Hello everyone. In this video, I will discuss another instructional strategy for mathematics in the intermediate grades, which is the values integration. Mathematics has been conceived mainly as a tool for solving real-life situations through mathematical modeling. Since math is often remembered for its practical use, teachers would often capitalize on this aspect to make the learners see its relevance to their lives. In this lesson, you will explore an alternative way to make the teaching of math meaningful and engaging for the learners. Integrating math into other subject areas. Integrating mathematics into the curriculum can be quite challenging and rigorous. However, math is connected to many disciplines and should not be isolated from other subjects. Our complex brain looks for patterns and interconnections as its way of making sense of things. Our learners develop an appreciation for mathematics and deeper understanding of concepts when they make connections with prior experiences or with different areas of learning. Tapping into the affective domain. Dr. Benjamin Bloom classified three domains of educational learning, namely cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. In the formal classroom setup, the bulk of the teacher's lesson planning focuses on the cognitive and psychomotor aspects of the teaching learning process. The third domain, which is the affective domain, is often overlooked. The affective domain includes the manner in which we deal things emotionally. So the affective domain includes feelings, values, appreciation, motivations, and attitude. So this particular domain, when tapped during the learning process, can really make the students reflect on the connection between mathematical concepts and values, or the standards of behavior that will help them deal with the pressure and difficulties in life. As future teachers, you want to form not only competent students, but students with moral courage, with clear values, and excellent character. Values integration and retention of information. Associating values or standards of behavior with mathematical concepts can serve as a source of motivation for the students. So, values integration will help the students get life lessons through math. If the students find a learning material engaging and meaningful, then they will ask for more, since curiosity will start to kick in. Curiosity is the force behind lifelong learning. So let us have some examples of math topic together with their corresponding values integration. So by the way, the valuing part can be done before closing the lesson. So proceeding with the examples, for example, we have a math topic which is whole numbers. So you can integrate a values in this specific lesson or specific topic by means of connecting the lesson to the concept of wholeness. So comprising the full quantity, the start of forming a complete and harmonious whole, and this state of being unbroken and undamaged. So you may ask your students the questions: what were your experiences in the past that make you feel whole or complete? Or you can also ask, bullying can make a person's heart broken or not whole. Cite a specific event in the past in which you or your classmate has experienced bullying. How did you respond to this situation? What can you do to stand up against person who break or damage people's heart? So that is the whole number. So you may or you may not do what I have suggested. So it depends on you as their teacher on how you're going to integrate values. Another, we have the order of operations. So you can relate this lesson to the importance of obeying rules or order for self-management and doing things one step at a time. You may ask the questions, why are rules important? What aspect of obeying rules did you find quite challenging in the past? Or what step-by-step process do you follow in solving your problems? That is the values integration on order of operations. Another, we have factors and multiples. So you can associate this with the idea of organizing things. So you group all items that have a common factor together. So that is organization. You may ask the questions, what are some benefits of being organized? How do you deal with people who are having a hard time organizing things? Another, we have addition and subtraction of fractions. So you can relate this to the idea that most of us tend to be attracted to people who are similar to us. So what are the qualities would you like your friends to have? Do you also possess these qualities? And you can also reflect on the saying, opposite attract. Do you believe in this saying? Or should you listen to the opinion of a person that is not like you? Why or why not? So you can also add this information. So fractions that are dissimilar can still be combined. You just have to do some modifications to the denominators to make them similar. Just like in real life, you live in a very diverse world. Even if two people are different, such as in faith, gender, socioeconomic status, etc., so they can still work harmoniously. A key value that you need to develop is modifying your attitude and genuinely respecting other people. And lastly, we have triangles. So you may relate this lesson to the rigidity of triangles. So other polygons can be easily deformed. If you make a rectangle or a square from metal wires with hinges at the corners, you will find that it does not stay in that orientation. So it can be transformed into an ordinary parallelogram. In a triangle, each edge is supported by the other two edges. These characteristics makes a triangle stable. So you need to tell your students that they need to act like triangles. And you have to make sure that you have a strong support. There's still one. So we also have patterns. So you can integrate values under the topic patterns by asking some questions such as, what are the personal behavior patterns that you wish to break? Why? So what are the personal behavior patterns that you wish to form? Why? So from those questions and from those statements, so you can integrate values from your students. So these values integrated to the students can make them motivated in learning mathematics. So that is about values integration. Thank you for watching and I hope you have learned something.